Hi there. Well, I know you've been building your expertise for 10 to 15 years now in IT, marketing, cybersecurity, even consulting. And you have solved complex problems. You have led teams and they've even led to results. But there is one question that I have seen senior professionals struggle with. I know I'm good at what I do, but how do I package my expertise into services that clients are actually willing to pay for? Well, how do I stand out in a crowded market of freelancers and consultants? And what are the specific problems businesses are facing, whether in India or globally? And how do you create a solution for those? Well, this is one of the biggest challenge of experienced professionals. And this is not about whether consulting or freelancing works. It's identifying the exact services market and positioning yourself as the go-to expert. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to discover what clients are actively seeking for, which is in your area of expertise, and how to validate the market demand in just 30 minutes. Well, there is no expensive market research required. I'm using all free tools here, and this is going to be real data that's going to show you what specific problems businesses are looking to solve and how you can pitch to them. I'm going to be using a free tool for this. It's called Answer the Public. And this basically analyzes all the data from Google, Bing, YouTube, in fact, all other social media platforms. And it is going to go ahead, analyze all the questions, phrases, and keywords for you and give you real time insights on what is it that customers are actually seeking. So let me just share my screen and show you how it's done. Okay, as you can see on my screen, the first step is to sign in, create an account on Answer the Public. You can directly log in from your Gmail account. Like you can see on my screen, this is a free version and you can upgrade if you like, but I'm using the free version here. 3 searches available only, so make sure the keywords are right. I'm going to work on a business idea. So my whole idea is to create a workflow to reduce the hiring cost, automate the entire workflow, and reduce all kind of dependencies on human talent. My idea is that the target market should be in the US and I want to cater to them remotely from India. So let's go ahead and do our first search. So I'm going to do a broad search. You can see that it says use 1 to 2 keywords for best results. I'm simply just going to type workflow automation right here. And this is not in India. I want this to be the United States. So I'll just filter this country out. My language is English. And then I'm going to go ahead and search. Perfect. It's loading. This is going to take up a little while. Okay, perfect. So now you can see the search volume is there 4,400 and one search is done. Let's see what results it gives to us. So it's given us 16 questions on workflow automation, and these questions are something which are highly searched by clients. Okay, I can go ahead and save this image from here as well, but let's go to the question. So what are the workflow automation tools? Why workflow automation? Then specialist, how to make workflow automation, how does it work, what it is, then software, so many other questions, right? So this is one chart that I get, but I'll keep scrolling down. So people also ask from Google. So what are the kind of questions that people are asking from Google? So they ask what are the 4 types of workflows, okay? Then they ask about processes, the stages, the 4 flow item. Then what is the best workflow automation software? So a good insight here that a lot of searches are happening on Google around this question that what is the best workflow automation software? I can see, okay, what is the best tool, how to create a workflow. If you can see, I can just go ahead and expand on this question as well to get more insights on the question. So it says it may take up 1 minute. I'm going to stay back, see what it is giving. So you can see I've expanded upon this question. How do I create my workflow? How do I create a simple workflow? So people are asking this question, something that I can go ahead and step into and help them solve this problem. How do I create a workflow? Does Microsoft have workflow templates, 5 steps? Is there a free workflow tool? Google Doc workflow questions. So people are asking a lot of questions around this. Okay. Moving on, so 13 prepositions, workflow automation. What is highly searched at average and lower? So you'll get this also. Whatever is marked in orange is highly searched. So let's see what people are asking. One question that is highly searched. So workflow automation with Microsoft Power Automate is something that people are looking for. You can see this one also. It is highly searched. Workflow automation for small businesses. Now this is a good insight that I think we can expand upon and work upon. So we'll take this one step further. What else? So comparisons have been given. Workflow automation and coordination in e-commerce. This is highly searched. You can see this is marked in orange. Workflow automation versus process automation is highly searched. Going down. Now, in respect of alphabetical arrangement, so you see questions with A, B, C, all of these have been categorized and they also appear here. So workflow automation, AI, apps, all of these questions. And if you see for B, so you can do like a alphabet wise search as well, like it is shown here. Workflow automation, brands, builder, books, so all of these searches happening around that. Wow, so this is great detail that I'm getting in just like not less than 2 minutes. We're going to expand upon this further. Wonderful. So with respect to every single alphabet, what is the search being done on your screen? Then with respect to automation, 1, 2, 3, what are the top three? They have been given. It's also loading more results for me. So people are searching around workflow automation. So they want to know around email workflow automation. Okay. Tools, softwares, a lot of searches around tools and software that are happening. Okay. And this is all hidden, right? You can see that it's saying you have to start my free trial. So I don't have access to this information in the free tool, but yeah. Okay, so this is one search that I've gotten. What I can do is go ahead and download the entire CSV file. Okay, it's going to ask you to update your free trial. You can just go ahead and copy paste this also or share this, right? This link is available, so you can go ahead and share this. I'm going to share this and just go ahead, create one Google document and paste this here. Okay. In fact, let me just go ahead and take all of these questions down. So yeah, if you click on a particular question, you're going to land up on the search that is there in Google. Perfect. Now let's go on and move to another search that I would like to do. We saw workflow automation for small businesses. I think that's going to be a good idea. So let's try and do that. So this is all the information that we could get. I could do another search for workflow automation for small businesses, but you get the idea. Now, there are 3 daily searches that are only available, so make sure you use it in a prudent way. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take up all of these questions that appear right here. In fact, there are a lot of insights that I'm getting. So I can just copy paste all of these data right from right here and feed it into ChatGPT. Now, that's our next step. The first step is that we've understood what are people looking for and what are the solutions that they need for their businesses. Question is, how do we use this data? So I'm going to feed all of this into ChatGPT. Let's go to GPT, create a prompt and work around this data. Perfect. So I'm going to create this prompt. I've written down market research with answerthepublic.com. That's what we have used. My business idea is something that I just told you, right? I want to start a consulting service for non-tech business owners that automates workflows and reduces hiring cost, manual errors, and dependency on human talent. Now, my target market is the US, and I will be serving clients remotely from India. And these notes I have just taken up from here. I've copy pasted all of this data into my prompt right here. So you can see, the notes, real-time questions, prepositions, keywords, search engines, and social media accounts that I have found. So what is workflow automation, software, CRM specialist, everything that I got from answerthepublic.com. You can just copy paste this and feed it into ChatGPT. So this is my lengthy prompt right here. And I'm just going to hit search, right? And I'm just going to hit go. Let's see what it generates. So I've given it my business idea. I've given the notes to it. What are people looking for? So it's identifying content ideas right now, generating content ideas. Okay, so it is thinking. This is my entire prompt right here, asking it to do some market research for me with Answer the Public and share the report. This is my business idea. I've given it my target market as well. The notes and real-time prepositions, questions, everything is right here. It's planning the market research approach. It's going to take a while. It's going to do the search on the web. You can see it's live. Okay, here it goes. So you can see says that it has thought for 1 minute precisely. Market research snapshots. So, okay, It says global workflow automation software revenue. This is the figure right here in US, $18.45 billion. This is the outlook and this is the source. Why all of this matters? So there is an automation market which is huge in size. So these are just headline and metrics and growth signals. This is very important for us because we can use this data, answer the public style. So there are 120 plus queries you supplied plus scrape samples, and the question clusters into 5 intent buckets. This is important for us. They're trying to look at definitions, which is fine. Tool selection, right? So people are asking around automation tools and use cases in verticals. So how do they do workflow automation in healthcare, CRM, QuickBooks, skills and hiring questions? So they want, okay, this is something that we can't use, technology, okay, workflow automation, AI agent. What are the top 3 pain points for non-tech small business owners? Tool overload is there. So there are 4 to 6 platforms already in use, and owners worry new tools will break accounting or CRM data flows. So what is the content angle? You can go ahead, have a step-by-step integration blueprint and showcase no time migrations. Hidden tool cost ownerships is there. So what you can offer also, it says you can fixed fee bundles tied into quantifiable KPIs can be given. Change management and trust. So there is a fear of staff pushback. Fair enough. What is the service angle right here? That you can include training sprints. Fine. Competitor scan is given. What is the category, pricing, and how positioning gap, something that you can exploit. So let's say it's a do-it-yourself SaaS, right? Typical pricing is 20 to 120 per month. Owners still need strategy and mapping. So done for you setup can be done. Boutique US agencies, they can give you premium rates. Traditional MSPs, project-based work will be there. Okay. TAM-SAM, quick cut has been given. Bio persona to focused first year. So what is their persona? What is the firm size? Is there an urgent metric? Brilliant content idea right here. It says cut to admin salaries without firing anyone if you want to target 5 to 25 SaaS or e-commerce. Operations manager, 25 to 100 people, error rate and turnaround time. So you can go ahead and pitch to them in this manner. Also reduce manual invoice touch points by 90%. Controller, this is the strength, and you can say daily cash and inventory dashboards without spreadsheets. This is a content angle that you can use to pitch them. Positioning and offer blueprint has been given, so you can go ahead, do audits, 3-month rollout, continuous optimization, returners. It also gives you SEO and content plan. Now this can be used later. First we need to understand what market is there, how we can pitch to them, what we can pitch to them rather. So it says these are the next steps. You can run a 5-day beta test to audit offer to 3 pilot clients. You can ask in founder communities, refine case studies, ROI. Okay, let's now go ahead and let's ask this. Can you identify the top 10 business opportunities in this area? Exactly taking up my prompt, targeting non-tech small business owners in the US, remotely serviced from India. It's going to identify workflow automation opportunities for me. Perfect. It's generating the top 10 business opportunities you can tap in workflow automation consulting. And this is US small businesses in real time 2025 to 2028. So QuickBooks First Finance and invoicing automation could be done. Why the demand is spiking? So there is a hyperlink right here that they are pushing built-in workflows and educating owners on automation, right? Startup playbook average deal size is also given. So rollout is 5 to 10K, maintenance is 1 to 2K per month. Patent intake, back office automation for clinics, order to cash automation for e-commerce brands, AI-driven marketing funnel automation, amazing for marketers. So lead capture, nurturing CRM could be done here. The link is right here that small business marketers are chasing AI and personalization, marketing automation trends. Amazing. Average deal size is also given here. Customer support chatbot, very famous. in demand right now. 95% of small businesses using AI in support report faster responses. This is something high in demand. A focus could be there. You could launch a pilot bot, 3K. A full help desk could be done in 8 to 12K. And you can take up per ticketing monitoring fee. Wonderful idea right there. Low code, no code enablement and citizen developer training. RPA microbots for legacy systems. So you can desktop Excel. This is a good one, real-time KPI and ops dashboard builds. So you can use Power BI for that. Owners need visibility, real-time dashboards, and this is the average size here. How to prioritize. So it also goes ahead and gives us the plan. Go whether latent paint is quantifiable. Quick wins in cash handling. So it's also telling us opportunity 1 and 9 and 6 close fastest. So this is something that we can tap first. You can go ahead and layer niches also and product each offer. This is wonderful. So in workflow automation, it's going ahead, giving me number one, the growth signals that are there. Then there are themes. So what are people looking for? So this one was something that we could use. Pain points are given. So how do we tap on these pain points? This is something we can look at. Then we asked it to identify the business opportunities. So top 10 business opportunities in this area, how much they would pay in real time, how much we can grow with this. And it's also telling us which priority to put first. Now, let's say I want to do this around project management. So let me just ask it, right? So can you do the same for project management? Let's see if it's going to take up the same pattern of search and do this for me. So it's preparing project management opportunities now. Searching the web. Developing business opportunities. Crafting them. And putting it all together. Okay. Amazing. So top 10 business opportunities in project management enablement for US small businesses also. So it's taken up the same pattern of search, works on the same premise that I want to work from India for US small businesses remotely, and wonderful data right in front of me. What can I do as a project manager? So AI powered scheduling and risk-free forecasting can be done. So Gen AI already reaches 52% of knowledge workers, and project leaders expect roles to change significantly as AI handles routine planning. So why is this spiking is also given here. So we can do a 2-week pilot around this. For 3K full rollout can be done in 8 to 12K, and then you can have a retainer. Remote team collaboration stack tune up, amazing opportunity. So what does it say? There is a high demand. 22% of US workforce, which is 32.6 million people, are now remote. 82% of the companies rely on PM software. So we can go ahead, use this data, and go ahead, pitch our service if you are into project management, right? I showed you something about workflow automation. Project management also could be done. Construction, client portal automation, then PMO as a service, resource and cost capacity forecasting dashboards, time tracking, invoice automation for service firms, wonderful opportunities. And it also tells us how to use this list. So rank by ease of repeatability plus payback. So it says item number 1, 2, and 10 close fastest. Of course, AI powered scheduling, remote team collaboration stack up, and construction and field service PM digitization. They're going to close the fastest. So why not focus on those? Amazing insights. Packaged every offer with scope, KPI guarantee, AI readiness score, and simplifying buying for non-tech owners. Great, great insights. These top 10 offers neatly onto the biggest 2025 pain points, remote coordination, exactly the points that we were looking for. Now, I'm just going to do one last thing here. I've understood, okay, what kind of opportunities, how to prioritize them as well. Why don't I go ahead one step further and ask it for content ideas? Perfect. So I'm going to say identify 30 organic content ideas for opportunities 1, 2, and 10, because it said that those are the ones that are going to close the fastest. So let's try this out. Perfect. So this is for opportunity number 1. Headline is given. What is the angle tied to the pane? So your project timelines keep slipping. Run this 15-minute AI audit. Wonderful headline. What does it tackle? Why project missed deadline? Searches. Okay, so it's giving me what search is being tackled with what headline. Amazing. Okay, so people are searching for ClickUp AI plus Ask the Intelligence. They're doing a comparison. So we can say real life delay predictions compared. Proof of ROI for small teams. So we can do a case study here. A 12% agency cut overruns 37% with predictive scheduling. Amazing. People are searching around snackable, LinkedIn shareable, addresses of cost manual painting, narrative hook for social platforms, switch from Excel to ClickUp. This is a good search pattern. What do? We can create a checklist. Migrate from spreadsheets to ClickUp predictive tasks without downtime. Amazing. Second opportunity was remote team collaboration. So, what is the angle you are trying to solve? That there are too many tools, of course. Tool sprawling, killing focus, map your stack in 20 minutes is a headline given to us. Wonderful content idea that we can like tap into. Remote transparency pain is a problem, so there can be a video of single source of truth tour inside a 25% marketing team. Amazing. Let's go to the third one, which was 10th opportunity time tracking. So there is an angle of Harvest QuickBooks integration. So what can you do? Create a headline Harvest plus QuickBooks in 10 clicks, full step by it. Wonderful, wonderful. So you see, all of these insights are so brilliant. It did not take me any paid tool to get here. I just went up to Answer the Public, did a search on what people are expecting. What is it that clients want? I use that data. I fed it into GPT to create a report, identify the pain points, give me a solution to those pain points. How do my services match? Even if I want to do workflow automation or project management, and I went one step further to have all of these amazing organic content ideas in less than a minute that I got all of these to pitch to them. Wonderful. Amazing, amazing results through GPT and Answer the Public. Well, let me tell you, there is another way out to use Answer the Public. I just used one Gmail account. If you have multiple Gmail accounts, you can go ahead and use that tool from your different Gmail accounts also to get more free searches. All of this took me around 20 to 30 minutes. I was able to do the entire market research, find out what solutions clients are looking for. And you could be, wondering why did not I use GPT from the very beginning? Because they work on historic data, right? So models of GPT, GPT-4, if you see, they have trained knowledge and limited historical data. So that would not be the correct way to approach it. Answer the Public is going to take up data from all social media platforms, Google, Bing, YouTube, and so many others, right? So that data collation is more important. Use that data to feed it into GPT, create your market research report, identify pain points, identify exact services and how much you could be paid for them, and even generate content ideas. With all of this, you have realized that yes, your experience matters, and in fact, it is in a lot of demand right there, right? We saw so many projects and opportunities that you could be tapping into. Well, now that you've understood that, there is a time to create an irresistible offer for your client so that they ultimately say yes to you. Well, if you want to know how we can go one step further and build upon this and create an offer for the client, stay back and watch the next video where I will teach you how to create an irresistible offer, pitch to your client the exact services that we just saw, and get a yes from them. Let me know how you found this in the comments below, and I will see you very soon.